Welcome. Today I'd like to share with you a simple practice that will help relieve tension in parts of the body that carry it most when we're feeling anxious and stressed, this whole neck and shoulder area. When we release tension in the body, it sends a message of safety to the amygdala, the threat detection center of your brain, which then helps to calm your anxious thinking and reduce the tendency for overthinking. So we're going to begin just by letting your chin drop down towards your chest. And feeling a gentle stretch through the back of the neck, maybe in the upper back. Invite your inhales to move into the place where you feel stretch sensation. And with your exhales, just a sense of releasing tension, releasing grip, letting the head hang a little bit more. Remembering to only go to places that feel comfortable for you and backing off when needed. Next, start to roll your right ear over your right shoulder to create a gentle side bend in your neck. Your eyes start to look forward. I like keeping my eyes closed for these practices to help wake up to the sensation that's happening. But you can open your eyes if you need to see some of the instruction. Take your left arm behind your back and let that hand slide up the spine any amount. And then roll the left shoulder back and down. Instead of just letting the head hang here, we're going to give a gentle reach, like it's reaching up through a rainbow arc. So we're not just dropping the weight of the head, but providing a little support for that side bend. Now take your right hand and hook your fingers like this. We're going to use those hooked fingers like a rake to drag across the left shoulder from back to front. Digging into the muscles that you pass over. Perhaps you can feel the little striations of the muscles beneath your fingertips. And we're going to continue this raking action, but explore the length of this side neck from your shoulder tip up towards the mastoid bone, the bone of the skull that's close to your earlobe. Noticing some places are going to feel a little more tender, sensitive. Some places will be a little more knotted or tight. Just paying attention to feel what you notice. Good. Now go back to a place where you found some tension and let your fingers pause there. Feel your right elbow heavy so that the fingers dig in a little bit more. And breathe right there where your fingers touch. As you exhale, nudge the left shoulder down. Allow the fingers to penetrate more. While maintaining this pressure, we're going to add a gentle nod of the head. With your next inhale, bring the back of the head back. And with your exhale, bring your chin forward. Repeat the side nod, flowing with your breath, feeling the sensations the movements evoke. And with your next exhale, bring your chin back to center chest, release your hands to lap. Take a peaceful pause and just notice the leftover sensations still happening there in your left side, neck and shoulder. Maybe you feel a warmth or a little buzz or tingle. Just noticing what's here. And now start to roll your left ear over the left shoulder, creating side bend. And let your right hand snake up the spine any amount that it goes for you. It's not a competition to see how far you can go. Just find a place that feels accessible. Once the hand is placed, roll the right shoulder back and down. And again, instead of just dropping the head weight, there's a gentle reach up and over the rainbow the head goes. Soften the jaw, let the lips part slightly, the teeth part slightly. Take your left fingers now, make those hooks, and we're going to drag across the right shoulder from back to front. Feeling as you go. Noticing the tone of the muscles. And exploring that whole region from the shoulder tip all the way up to the base of the skull by the earlobe. It's always nicer when we can get someone else to do this for us, but that doesn't happen so often, so we can use our own hands to help relieve tension from our muscles, relieve stress from our system. Now go back to a place where you noticed a little more density or tightness and let your fingers really press there. The left elbow feels heavy dropping down. The right shoulder still nudging down. Breathe right into that compression point. With your exhales, allow the fingers to penetrate more deeply. The head still reaching over the rainbow. The right shoulder is still descending. And then add the nod. Inhale the back of the head back. Exhale the chin forward. Slowly repeat with your breath cycles, feeling as you go. And with your next exhale, bring the chin back to center chest, release your hands to lap. Another brief pause just to feel what's here now. Next, I'm going to invite you to interlace your fingers and take the hands behind the back of the neck. We're going to use the heels of the hands to squeeze the neck like a vice, bringing the elbows closer as you squeeze the muscles. You're in charge of the squeeze, so you can decide what feels good, how tight you want to squeeze. And we'll explore the length of the back of the neck, close to the shoulders, where the neck and shoulders meet. Squeezing there, and then making a little adjustment up the neck. And slowly just working your way up the neck with this squeeze and release technique. Eventually we come to the base of the skull, the occiput, and I want you to traction that forward towards me. Caution here not to pull your head down towards your lap. This could be too much compression for your neck, your cervical spine. Instead, we want to think of length, pulling your head forward away from the back of the heart. Allowing the stretch as you gently tug. Maybe your shoulder blades go a little wider. Your elbows get closer. And your heart presses more into the spine. And you feel a little bit more of that stretch in your upper back. Fill that up with a nice inhale. With your exhale, continue to gently tug the head forward. Shoulder blades a little wider. Good. And then do one more final vice grip right there at the base of the skull. In the neck tissue, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release your hands to your lap and gently re-level the head, coming back upright. Pause and feel. As you're ready, allowing your eyes to reopen and just noticing the effects of this short practice on how you feel in your body, the quality of your thoughts, and the tenor of any emotional tone that may or may not be present. Thank you for practicing. Enjoy your day.